Brad Williams, Excel Primed. Look up the first entry by month and year. This one is straightforward. It's pulling back the reins, breaking it down, keeping in mind that we have to convince Excel to take a date. From that date, be able to look at a row and decipher that date and give us an output. We're looking at a production date. Now keep in mind, this has to be valid Excel date. What we're doing, we converted this over. We just formatted this to April. But behind the scene, we have 4/1/2029, and behind that is an actual number. Keep that in mind. Look up the first entry by month and year. How do we go about this? In other words, we're looking at cost. We're looking up the first cost by entry and date. We have an index match. That's what we've been doing repeatedly. Here is just a perfect example of incorporating match. Well, match is going to find a row based on whatever information we want it to compute. True is 1. Keep that in mind. That's our lookup value, true, or 1. Our lookup array, well, here is, and we've done this time and time again. We have to take this production date. This is our named range, our production date. We have to tell Excel, look, this is a month, year. Put it into text. We have to take cost. Just keep that in mind because that's ultimately in index. That's what we're looking for. Why are we using text? Well, we need to convert a value into text with a specific number format. Now, here's our production date. Trying to find 4/1 kind of deal. We're looking up this production date, value F9, and it's all this stuff here, 4/9, and again, it's serial numbers. It'd be nice if Excel was able to convert this over into something readable. We have to convert this over to month, year. Well, month, year. We have to make sure it equals E5, month, year. We need to make sure month, year are one and the same. And if they are, found our row. And then index is just going to do its thing. This is just about the translation, translating this over so Excel can read A and B, so they equal each other. Here, what's the output here? The row number, F9? We have 1. Hit F9, hit F9. And now we have 1742. And Excel is just going to go through and it's going to find the true. Lookup value, true. Lookup array. It's going to be all, you see this? We have this false, true, false, 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 true. Where's the true? Well, it's going to be 1742. Look at our time. Keep in mind, month and year. We have full calendar days here. That's why we have to convert this over. And we also have to make sure that this is also in the same readable text format. Otherwise, you could do this with greater than or less than end of month kind of configuration, and you're going to get close. The only problem here is that first match, and that's where match comes in. We have this 0, and match, as I explained before, match is always going to find the first 0 or the first 1. Here we have this lookup value, F9, it's going to be true. Our lookup array, F9. These are zeros. Think of falses as zeros and trues as 1. And we're in April, so we should look up this array, F9. We have multiple trues. Our output is going to be, it should be 1057, F9. And it is 1057. That's why we're using match in order to look up the first. Other than that, you can read the narrative. It's straightforward. And then in terms of the anatomy, we've done this over and over and over. You can review it if this text is challenging. Otherwise, break it apart. Break it apart. This can create a little bit of confusion. You're going text production. It's straightforward. This one is just a matter of pulling it apart and seeing. Control-Shift-Enter on older versions of Excel, F9. Again, you know why I put the F9 in here, so we can test this. Here, we can see multiple months. Okay, we can see 421, 411. Go in here, and you're going to find the truths. Hit F9 again. You're going to see a bunch of truths. And the question is, why is 1742 the first? As I explained, that's how match works. Work at it. Practice, practice, practice. Brad Williams, Excel Prime. Hope that helped.